Welcome, Libra. This is your weekly focus, February the 19th through to the 25th, 2024. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of my path. And let's get right to your reading, shall we? Got all the cards prepared, all the ducks. Okay, here we go. Underlying energy for the week, Libra, is the Judgment card. So I would have to say, first and foremost, that something wonderful and happy and beautiful is coming into your life this week. Some kind of reward for the person you are and what you do in the world. Okay. Another thing is, I'm going to warn you to really watch your self-talk so that you are not putting yourself down. You know, you drop something, you go, oh, I'm so clumsy, but you're not. So why would you tell yourself that you are? Because eventually you will be very clumsy if you keep telling yourself that perception of yourself. Your brain cannot tell fact from fiction. So tell it, just how wonderful you are, how beautiful you are, how strong and courageous and intelligent you are, how many talents and abilities you have, the joy you feel in your life. Because your brain will go, oh, we're feeling joy? Okay, let's bring in the joy. Bring in the joy. We need more joy. Okay, and that's exactly how it works. I know that's a very simplified version, but really, that's what it's all about. So watch yourself talk, but I think you're going to get some kind of reward come in for who you are, what you do this week. Absolutely. We have the Queen of Wands, so there's this enthusiasm in you. There's this happiness, there's this joy, there's this celebration, this wanting to go forward, this wanting to create, this wanting to move in new directions. Maybe you're changing habits and behaviors. Maybe that's the move in a new direction. You were a smoker yesterday, but you're not going forward. You did snack in between meals yesterday, but you're not going to do that going forward. What kind of things can we change in our life in order to have a new experience each and every day? What are the little things we can do? And what are the giant things we can do? This is about enthusiasm. This is about not having everything cemented down exactly how it's going to be. We're going to wing it a little bit. We're going to see what sticks to the wall, what falls to the floor. That can go into the garbage, and now what's stuck on the wall. And how do we utilize that going forward? And maybe in a couple of weeks or even a couple of hours, you say, I could diversify that in some way. And start throwing some more stuff towards the wall and see what sticks and what doesn't. That's the kind of energy that's here for you this week. The Seven of Pentacles is also here, telling you, or asking you, I should say, where's your focus? Where's your attention? Where does it need to be? Okay, is it on your habits? Is it on your behaviors? Is it on your routines? Is it on growing a stronger relationship? Is it about bringing in happiness and joy? Is it about allowing yourself to express yourself on the truest levels? To be creative, to be inventive? Is it on loving yourself? And we have the Ten of Cups. So this is really where we are going to be looking at our buying into, believing a little bit more about that picture you have of the best life ever. That picture I always tell you to make in your mind of your best life ever. I think there's more of a buy-in this week than other weeks. Not to say that other weeks, but this week you're kind of pulled into the storyline you're telling yourself, which is a good thing, which is exactly what should be happening. So keep going with that. Keep rewriting your story and writing new chapters to your story of who you are, of what that best life ever is going to look like. Is it going to be because you... It could be 1,001 things. Okay, so we're not going to go through the entire list here. We're going to get to the definite parts. Maybe we'll come back and refer to that one. Let's go to work and career so we get some definites here. We have the Lovers for work and career. This is about loving work. This is about making it enjoyable, to embracing it in some way, especially at the beginning of the week. At the beginning of the week, I think you'll be more concentrated on creating a harmony, a family-like atmosphere within the workplace, or a comfort zone within the workplace, that you've got your niche, you know what to do, or maybe it's your office desk and you make it in a certain way so it reflects you in some way. Okay? This is about embracing what you want to do going forward in work, in career, in your stature within the community or the family or at work. This is about falling in love with, it's about delving into a passion, a dream, a desire, something that you really want to do, something that you really want to accomplish, something that you're just itching to start. Or you're looking to diversify it and grow it bigger and stronger. You're taking it to an elevated path, perhaps. We're getting that promotion now. We're not just getting that job, our dream job, but we are looking for the promotion. We're looking for maybe the raise in pay. Maybe a different hat to wear altogether. Oh, I've already shuffled them. I've already cut them. I just have to draw them. The Queen of Hearts. This is about, okay, so here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing that this card is bringing in now. You want to step into your passions, your dreams, your desires, your best life ever when it comes to work and career. We've already said that, but this card says, but do you really believe that you deserve that? Do you think that you deserve a raise in pay? Do you deserve a promotion? Are you worthy of it? Of course you are. Okay, I'll let the cat out of the bag now. Of course you are. But do you believe that? Because that's the important part here. Okay, this is the time to fill up your cup with whatever you want to step into when it comes to work and career. But the minute we feel like there's this limitation that we can't do it, it doesn't go in the cup. It can't manifest. We can try and put it in the cup, but it comes right back out again. Because we don't think we are worthy of it. We don't think we are deserving of it, and you are. So this is about self-love. This is about knowing that you deserve it and growing that self-love, growing that desire. Let's pick another card here. We got the Moon. Opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. So face that fear. What's holding you back? Why don't you think you're worthy or deserving of that? Okay, if your boss came up to you and said, listen, starting tomorrow we're going to pay you $250,000 a year because you're worth it. What you do around here, you're worth it. Would you agree with them? Would you? Because you should. We're invaluable. Each of us are a treasure. A unique treasure to be shared, to be of service, to be loved. Okay? The opportunity to improve your plans. So what are your plans? And this is an opportunity to grow them bigger and obviously from what I've been saying, right? Grow them bigger than life. Okay, listen to your intuition. Listen to your gut. What is your gut telling you about this? Your intuition. That you'd be a success? Don't worry. What you don't know, you will learn. Okay, because we have the Queen of Wands there. She's kind of like the gray area, right? We don't have to have everything in stone, carved in stone right now. We can go a little bit and see what works and what doesn't work. It's about getting enthusiastic about where you're going, what you could possibly step into, and face those fears. Okay, chances are those fears were created when you were like 12 years old or 17 years old or whenever it was. It could have been 2 weeks ago. Somebody said something to you and it just stuck with you. And you kind of changed in the way you go forward. I have certain experiences in my life, my goodness, how I just stopped dead in my tracks. I couldn't go forward in the way that I had always been going forward because somebody said something to me and I took it and I carved it into stone rather than realizing at that point in time that it was merely their opinion. So don't listen to what anybody else is telling you about where you can go and what you can accomplish and what you should be doing. You are the only voice that matters. Okay, love, relationships. We have the Moon. Now the Moon is, okay, so how do you know when you're being loved? What are the telltale signs? Have you ever defined it? Have you really ever sat there and said, well, some people like to have their hair played with. Other people, get away from my hair. Some people want a foot massage. Other people are like, you ain't touching my foot, or they are saying, I ain't touching those feet. What do you want in a relationship? What do you see as a happily ever after when it comes to your relationship? We have the happily ever after card here. Where is your focus and where is your attention? Is it on you being happy and enriched in the relationship, or are you looking more of making their life better? You bring harmony and beauty to their life, but at the cost of some of the things that bring happiness and joy to you, beauty and comfort and harmony. So it's understanding what that picture really looks like for you, because that way we can make it better. We can take out the parts that don't work. We can have that healthy dialogue. We can collaborate because we never want to compromise. Eight of Clubs. Well, the eight is a strong, abundant kind of energy. So if you want the true growth in your life, this is a time to infuse that relationship with passion. Start to build up some kind of momentum. Okay, build your drive towards wanting your best life ever with that significant other, that spouse, that partner, that best friend. This is growing the abundance. This is and building stature. So it's almost like some of the things that you want to do this week within the relationship. We obviously have a relationship going on. Maybe it's not in a love relationship as in spouse or significant other, but as a best friend or something. Where you want to create that abundance in your life, that cup overfloweth. I mean, this is a time to really get some momentum going, get creative. Now, if you are not in a relationship, and I'm looking at just these two cards alone, you really have to decide these things for what you truly want in a relationship before you're really out shopping for a relationship. Because you know what? You're going to be in a relationship and red flags are going to be popping up, but you're not going to see them because you haven't defined it to yourself yet. Does that make sense? And then we have the child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. The intelligence of the universe lies within. Once again, turn within. Pay attention to your intuition. What is your intuition telling you to do in this relationship? Give more of yourself. Have a healthy dialogue. Ask them to meet you halfway on something. Infuse it with some kind of new energy, maybe some magical energy, some passion, some creativity. Think outside the box a little bit for what you want to truly step into. To bring in joy, to bring in happiness. And trust me, when you connect to something, you are automatically going to be making the plan this week. It's just going to come to you. It's the minute you say, I'm going to have a themed party, whatever theme you want, and I'm going to have it on the full moon. And bring everybody together. Because that full moon is truly a full moon for you, because you are releasing and letting go of so many things. Because next month will be, not next month. Yeah, next month, no, 2 months from now would be the solar eclipse coming in. But this is your halfway mark. This is a time when you look and you say, okay, so where did I grow in my goals and my dreams? When I blew out those candles on my birthday cake, what did I ask for, and how am I doing? Because I'm kind of at the halfway point here. What isn't working? What do I need to let go of? What do I need to change? What do I need to, immerse into the relationship, into even work and career? Just everything. That was just kind of like a sidebar that just popped into my head. Okay, so a child of the cosmos, you are a child of the cosmos. We're all a part of that. Okay, and we're all connected by it. The intelligence of the universe lies within you, so go within for counsel. And what feels right to you is probably, most definitely, the right thing. For spirituality, the Ten of Swords. Sit in a little bit of quiet contemplation and understand the path that you have walked, the accomplishments that you've had up to this point in time. Realize your strength, realize your beauty, realize what you have gone through in order to be in the here and now. Personally, in the job sector, in the relationship sector, in your health and well-being. They always say that your sun sign is um, the body that you're born with, but Virgo is the body that you have once you get to Virgo, or something like that, like the planets of Virgo. So, what is Virgo to you? What house is that? This is seeing your strengths. This is seeing, how far you've come. I guess that wasn't a good analogy, so just pretend I didn't say that, okay? Strike that. Strike that from the record. The sun is coming out here and you are feeling revitalized, but before you get revitalized completely and you want to go forward, and building that energy, you have to understand that, those swords are the trials, the tribulations, the chaos, the struggles, and the laughter and the joy too. They represent the paths that you've walked in order to get to the here and now. They are the ones that are going to keep you safe. They are the ones that are going to allow you knowledge that you might just take for granted otherwise. Okay, did you have an accomplishment at work? Did you show up and go to work every day? Because not everybody does that, okay? Some people just say, I'm not doing it, I quit. They'll figure it out, okay? That does happen in the world. So the fact that you went to work, did you celebrate that about yourself? The fact that you decided to get out of bed this morning, did you celebrate that little part? Good morning. Did you just good morning to yourself? Be the first to greet yourself? The 10 of clubs. So this is luck coming in. This is luck coming in when we want to bring in some kind of passion. So this is the wheels turning. This is writing the chapters. So journaling would probably be a very good thing for you to do this week, just to take your thoughts and put them onto paper. You'll be amazed at what starts to come out of you through that pen when you start doing that. So I would think journaling would be probably a very good thing to do. Writing your story from now to what it's going to look like, or just write about your happily ever after in your relationships, in your work, in your career, or write about how deserving you are. Write down the things that your accomplishments, the kind of person you are, your unique habits, your abilities, your just who you are, and why everybody should be so in love with you. Because that's the truth. So start journaling it in some way. Enlightenment. Pursue spiritual growth. This would be a time when you could tap into your spirituality and grow it to some new dimension. Maybe you're at the very beginning stages, so it's about researching a little bit and seeing what calls out to you and what doesn't call out to you. For some of you, it'll be wanting to take a course in astrology, numerology, the runes, Reiki, yoga. You might want to join a class. Okay? Tapping into that inner us. Okay? We had the moon twice here, too. So, the moon was in work and career, but the moon was also in our relationships. Okay? And here we are talking about the enlightenment of our inner soul, okay? And the moon is all about our inner self, our happiness, our joy, what makes us unique, what makes us special, what makes us different, what makes us, one of a kind. Okay, we all have talents, we all have abilities. So maybe you want to grow your intuition, you find some steps on how to do that. I just found the course and I put it back up for combating procrastination on Patreon. So you have to be a paid member. I'm trying to work it out. If you're interested, let me know if I should do the work to make it available to everybody by another means. Okay, maybe I'll just email you all the stuff, all the links for a price or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out. It's all about you right now. Let's talk about you. Okay, so enlightenment. Let's pull out one more card, shall we, before we go? We have the Page of Pentacles. This is about dreaming of the possibilities and dreaming bigger than life. Look at that pentacle. Look at that abundance that we are holding in our hand. That is the projection of our thoughts of the abundance that we want to bring into our world going forward. This is a beautiful time in which to do it. Notice the fog. You're not going to have a lot of information about the unknown, and that's okay. Go forward anyways. Take a risk on yourself. Believe in yourself, knowing that you are worthy and deserving of everything that you are hoping for in your life. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.